Hi there, Capricorns. We are checking the energies for you for the month of January 2020. Wish you all once again a very happy new year. I already did the reading for you for the entire year, 2020 reading for that. And a lot of astrological shifts and movements for you, positives. And let's see how the energies for January look like for you. So I've already shuffled the cards. I'll give it a little bit more shuffle and we'll do the Celtic. I will just begin the reading for you for January 2020. Now let's look at what the overall energies are for you. I think I've kept the entire deck upside down. No, but I don't read reversals, but I'm guided to read this as reversal because it has come up. So we've got the Five of Cups energy for you, and if you kind of tune into this energy as the upright, it is a card of feeling loss and reminiscing over some past memories, or it's kind of reminiscing over the spilled milk, and you kind of feeling pain, Capricorn. So why are you feeling pain? And there is something, considering it's a general reading, this is the energy you are in, recovering from pain, because this is the energy we have for you. You are recovering from pain for the month of January, and I don't know why I was getting the month as September, and considering it's like, so there is a possibility that something would have happened in the month of September, or something may happen in the month of September. So maybe you do watch out for that. Now let's see what are the energies at the at the underlining energies, and this is the Page of Wands. And universe is telling you, dear Capricorn, that even if you're feeling what you're feeling, but you are connecting deep within to your true emotions. So process it. Process the emotions which you are going through. It's telling you something. And connect with your root chakra is what I'm getting as a prominent thing here. And you are connected to your own true self, and you're processing things. You are supposed to be processing things, and that's why it's coming up. You have already processed a lot of emotions, and it's like on the recovery mode now. That's why this card had come up upside reversal. What's wrong? So that's the energy for you, and you need to stay tuned into your own inner self, inner being. And there's a lot of things which are maybe not it in this phase of recovering from the pain. You may not see any good in it, but what I'm getting in, and what universe is trying to tell you here, is that all is for good, and there are some lessons which you are learning, that something you are forced upon with this pain did throw some light in your life. This pain did make you realize what you want and what you don't want. This pain really did give you that deep inner knowing of what your soul is asking and yearning for. And that's what I'm sensing this is. Now let's see what's crowning. What's crowning in some amount of deception, and either you are trying to escape from these emotions, or in the situation there is some amount of escapism. There is a kind of stealth energy wherein you don't want to be shown, or you don't want to be seen as you are, or what your true self wants to be reflecting through you. But you just want to sneak away from those emotions. You want to sneak away from that pain, and that's how you're processing it, and that's what is visible to you. That why am I in this pain? You need to answer that question. What is that soul asking you to do? What is that innermost thing which is telling you that why this is painful, why this pain? So you need to process that thing within rather than escaping it. But The route which I'm sensing many of you might be taking is escapism. You don't want to process this pain, and my guides, my spirits are telling me that may not be the right route to take. So you need to kind of face it. You need to not hide away from it. And let's see what is in the past energy for you. Yes, so in the past you have been very limiting. You have limited yourself, and these are self-imposed limitations or maybe circumstances which you felt that you can't deal with. But then Eight of Swords, it's more of like you can deal with it basically. So you can manage it, you can deal with it, but it is something you felt so helpless that you decided or you chose to stay entangled in those limitations. And that was the past, and those limitations is what is causing you pain now, and that is what is making you recover. Maybe they caused you pain and now you're realizing that you need to recover, and you are on the path of recovery. But those limiting belief systems is what is causing you pain here. Now let me just kind of focus that a little bit here, and let's kind of check what the energies are for the near future. And that's really nice. That's really, really nice. So once you kind of process this pain, my dear Capricorns, you will see the light at the end of the tunnel. You already are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It's just that you don't want to be, this is a transit phase wherein you don't want to be in this phase, but then you ought to be. This is a transition. This is a transit phase, right? And here, this is a new beginning wherein truth has been embraced. And this is where all that which was not serving you, aligned with the stealth energy or aligned with the not so true self of the situation or people around you or yourself, howsoever it resonates with you, that is coming to an end. And with that, you will see a new light. I'm also sensing Archangel Metatron along here. And you will see that you will be able to, you will learn to spread your wings through this light of truth. Yes, I'm seeing the sign of Aquarius here. Maybe you're connecting with some of them, but then I don't want to get into the sign because I'm seeing a couple of more. But here you will have to see that this is the truth which you will have to embrace in the end. This is your soul's truth, your higher self's truth, or it could be the situation will throw that truth out in front of you, or in the situation. This is a beautiful new beginning aligned with truth. And let's see how you're dealing with the entire situation. You are kind of dealing with the entire situation, trying to put a lot of head around the situation, a lot of mind around the situation. And what I'm sensing is that you should be putting in some heart, because the cups are reversed and all swords are only around, and that's how you're dealing with it. We have past sword here, Seven of Swords. Then yes, this is a good card, but I'm saying that you need to be using your heart, and that's what I'm sensing here, Capricorns. You will have to kind of tune into your heart space. I'm not telling you that don't use your intellect, but don't let your ego mind tell you, because when your mind starts to work, it'll tell you what are the things which can go wrong, and it'll start to tell you, and that the things which may not work out. And that is something which kind of initiates a lot of fear-based energy. However, your heart will embrace faith, trust, receptivity, unconditional love, and those kind of things. So process forgiveness for yourself or others. So you will have to embrace all those things here, Capricorns. How you're dealing with the entire situation here is that you are again putting your mind, if I do this, then what will happen? You can't really predict so many things. You can plan, you can think that this will go out, and yes, you can co-create, But are you co-creating what you want? Are you manifesting what you want with those fears? You are manifesting fears if you continue to stick to this situation. And I don't know why this reading is coming out to be and little heavy. I was hoping that this will turn out to be a little light and nice, because probably towards the end it might, because 24th is when Saturn is moving into Capricorn, and that will bring in good positive changes. And this is the environment for you. The environment is the judgment. This is the first major arcana we've got, yes. And the judgment is the environment, judgment being around in the environment, meaning that a lot of past, hidden, suppressed emotions, situations are coming into the surface. And this is for good. This is the divine's doing. Divine said, no, you can't brush it under the carpet. It could be you, or it could be others, it could be situation, and those things are coming into the surface now to be dealt with. This needs to be dealt with, and this is a very positive energy. So things are coming into to be fair and square. Whatever actions, whatever way the things had to be turned out, if things were not dealt with the way they were contracted or the way they were supposed to be, yes, we have free will, but we are co-creating. There is some things which we agreed that we will do before we came into the physical, right? So divine will always kind of keep guiding us to those things which we agreed, and maybe we are forgetting. So that's the kind of energy which I'm sensing here. Your environment, you will see that yes, a lot of things which you thought are things of the past are very much into the environment right now. And what are your fears or hopes? All right. So your fears, I'm sensing, is that you will be left alone. That's what you're fearing. You're fearing that you will be left alone in that beautiful garden you've created, or you're creating, and you are scared to be alone. You fear to be alone, and you don't need to be fearing this energy, because you're hoping that you will be able to create this beautiful garden, and you'll be able to share with people you love. And that's what you've been wanting and hoping. So stay in that energy, because that's a possibility. We will see what the outcome and the potential is. But these fears are just coming out of your ego mind, and not the actual something which you need to be fearing. Now let's see what is the potential outcome. All right. So see, you are creating those fears for yourself, and you are hurting yourself more. And well, January is heavy. I'm sorry, but yes, it is. I have to say what I can't sugarcoat anything. It's all right. You have to process this. You will have to process this. It is what it is. So, but what I'm sensing here is I would want to throw some. It's also healing. I'm sensing. You will have allow yourself to shed those tears. That's fine, because post this is a Four of Swords. Allow the Four of Swords to come, wherein you will learn from this and kind of sit into the meditative state and listen from the divine, and process this, my dear Capricorn. And it is tough, it is heavy, is for people who tune in. And if you're not resonating with it, please shut this reading right away and move on. Maybe this is not for you. Maybe if you're feeling happy and all that, then this reading is not for you right now, because people I'm tuning into are into this sort of energy wherein they need this, but they need to know that this is not how things will be. Post 24th, I'm sensing things will change for you. Now let's see what the further, and this is just kind of the transit phase is what I'm sensing, but you still need to connect with your heart space is very strongly. I'm getting the message here. Now let's see what the further messages are from either Archangel Michael or Romance Angels. What are the messages for Capricorn? What do you think? Okay. All right. See, you have to process your feelings, your emotions. And for some of you, the card which has come is a religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Maybe two people are on a different phases of their spiritual path and journey. And that's what is kind of causing that disconnect or discord right now. But that's fine. People will catch up. honor and trust your feeling. So you need to honor and trust your feeling and stay aligned, and that's what is integrity. When your thoughts, when your action and your words are in line, that's integrity. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. And this is the prayer I would urge you all to use it as much as you can before sleeping once in a day. Allow Archangel Michael to help you, support you. Now let's see what the further messages are from this heart deck. I've got this one card which has popped up. Now let's look at that. This is like a beautiful card with two people connected. So this could be a connection, a strong connection which is made. Oh, this is a twin flame. So for many of you, I don't want to go by the name, but many of you might resonate. It is a period wherein you're sensing that the tough energies, or wherein you need to be torn apart so that the real light in you can be can kind of flow out, and your passion ignites. So your passion ignites. Allow this feelings, honor and trust your feeling, allow this to process. And now let me kind of get one guidance for whosoever is watching this reading. It could be you or a cross watcher, it could be anybody. Whosoever is watching this reading, what is the guidance from angels for this person for the month of January 2020? Okay, this is the card which we've got as a guidance for 2020, Jan 2020. Now let's see what it is. Understanding. That's a beautiful card. Your angel guidance is to examine yourself and your current situation in depth, and that's why probably all these energies are coming, so that you can examine why, what's happening, what actions you need to do to correct it, or howsoever you need to kind of deal with it, so that you have a clear awareness of the underlying reasons for your challenge and situations. Acquaint yourself with facts about situations and attitudes before you take decisions. Self-awareness is a necessary foundation on which to build strong relationship, friendship, and work. Understanding your personality is the basis of understanding your spiritual self and your mission on earth. Ask your angels to help you. This is the affirmation which you can use. I seek an understanding of myself and of my life. And this is the affirmation which you should be using as much as you can. And my dear Capricorns, my heartfelt blessings for you, and I'm sending you a lot of love and light. And feel free to write to me at agnya8@gmail.com if you want a private reading, so that we can dive into your situation and see what the blocks are and how you can get rid of it. And if you like what I do, you can hit that like button. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much, and I so appreciate all your efforts and the way you support this channel. And if you're new, feel free to subscribe if you feel like doing so. And thank you so much once again for watching. Take care and be happy.